The next topic we're going to do is the AMC theaters, their recent announcement. Along with Regal. Am I pronouncing that right?
Regal refuse? I don't
Regal?
know. Something like that. Let's just stick with AMC because everybody knows AMC.
Perfect. So they are not going to show Universal Pictures when they reopen.
Yeah, tell them why, Austin.
Because of the early VOD rather than the wait to show them in theaters.
Yeah, simply because movies are already ready to go and they can't
They're on
really...
demand.
Right, they can't really do PR because, I mean, people, I guess PR is still a thing, especially with late night. It's just, I guess, a little bit harder to do because there's no sets anymore. Everything's like over Zoom and whatever these days, as everybody knows. But yeah, AMC is pretty much banning Universal for wanting to put their new movies up on demand, like Austin said. And, I've been reading some tweets, some article comments, and this is going to make or break AMC, especially because they're already so close to bankruptcy because they've been closed for so long because of coronavirus. So it's like, they're literally digging their own grave by doing this. It's like the grave has already been dug, but now they're just jumping in on purpose. It's kind of pointless.
And I don't agree with what they're doing because they're getting upset because when everything closed down in mid-March, Universal decided to release Trolls on VOD because they wanted to give the public something. It's been highly anticipated. They wanted to see it.
Right.
A lot of outreach. So they're like, okay, yeah, we're going to put this online for you to watch.
Right.
That was a kind gesture of faith from a massive company.
Right. A very massive company.
That was not an insult to theaters and everything. It was a unique situation that I guarantee wouldn't have happened for years if it wasn't due to COVID.
Oh, 100%. I mean, this is all because of coronavirus, and AMD is just being butthurt.
AMC.
My bad. AMC is just being butthurt because they're not getting the exclusive content that they've gotten for the past, many decades.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think it's the wrong way. I think it's going to totally bite them in the ass. It's just... I don't agree. And, they did mention, Universal said that it did pay off big time for the studio, which of course it did. It's Universal.
Right.
Releasing their new movie. Of course people are going to watch the crap out of it.
Right.
But I still think that I would, even if I could see it at home, if I liked the movie enough, I'd want that atmosphere.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
have...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for everybody wondering, maybe people who aren't familiar with Universal and what movies they're, that they produce. Of course, Trolls World Tour. They also are in charge of Fast and the Furious 9, Jurassic Park, Minions. So pretty much any major movie Universal is most likely part of, and I mean, it's just gonna be AMC and themselves, just digging their own grave even deeper.
Yeah, and I did see, as things progress and as you can TVs are more affordable, surround systems are more affordable, you can make a theater-like atmosphere within your own house now for around $600, $700.
Yeah, it's really not that expensive.
No, so I was foreseeing eventually that it would kind of go to almost like the pay-per-view thing, where you just buy the movies early for a discounted rate,
right,
and watch them first glimpse. But still, I mean, you got to figure those action movies. Like, I wouldn't want to see Avengers.
Nah, dude.
For the first time,
right
here.
Like, there are just some movies that you have to have that surrounding Dolby Atmos, the freaking giant 100-foot IMAX screen, if my seat is not literally shaking like an earthquake during Avengers, it's not a good experience.
Exactly.
It's my seat. I literally have to be flipping upside down watching it. It's you get my point.
And I get that. I'm the same way, dude.
Yeah.
Again, it's all about that bass.
Dude. Yeah.
And you have no... I mean, you could do it. You can get a big enough bass system at your house to make that happen, but you're going to piss off your neighbors something fierce.
Oh, man. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens after coronavirus. I obviously see AMC backpedaling and letting Universal back in. Like, there's no question that's going to happen. That's definitely going to happen. Let's be realistic here. They're just saying it to make them squirm a little bit just to get them back quicker.
But Universal's so big. Mm-hmm. Are they really going to squirm?
Well, I don't know. It really comes down to what the deals are between the two companies. Like, I'm not sure what the payout is if you're doing it, VOD form versus movie theater form. I really have no idea. I'm going to assume it's a major difference because these movies make billions of dollars in just a month or two sometimes. And, I don't know. It really depends. And then where are these movies going to be on the on-demand form? Like, are they going to be on Prime Video? Are they going to be on Apple TV? Are they going to be exclusives on those streaming platforms? It really comes down to how Universal plays this out. I'm personally rooting for Universal because AMC is atrocious. I cannot believe they banned Universal from showing their movies.
Stupid.
It's just appalling, dude. That's crazy.
All Universal, has to do is add a new subscription value to Disney Plus and say, hey, for $6-8 extra a month, you get day one release of our new movies.
That's crazy. And I could
People
definitely
would
see them do
buy
it.
that. Oh, yeah. People would buy it like hotcakes. They would lose almost probably no money.
Yeah.
Respectively.
I mean, it's hard to say. Because let's just say you go see a movie. Let's say 5 people go see a movie at $10 a ticket. That's $50, right? I have no idea what percentage Universal gets out of that $50. But if you're only paying $6 a month to see a movie, that's a major difference. But like I said, it really comes down to what the percentages they get. Let's just say it's, well, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and do the math because I don't want to speculate when I don't even know.
They would maybe take a small hit, but doing a model like that would certainly mitigate any kind of hit that they would take. And let's face it, you do the box office instead of being an in-person, like, they made this much money on this day.
Yeah.
It'd be the same thing with subscribers. They made this much money. This many people tuned in to watch this new movie on this day.
And I guess
it's the way of the future.
Yeah, and I guess movies don't release every month. So they're going to be getting free money technically for a few months out of the year. The plays. I vote Universal. Wow. So yeah, we'll definitely see how that plays out. It really depends on coronavirus. And that's the main thing with coronavirus is uncertainty. So God only knows.
If you have stock in AMC, you might want to pull out.
Yeah, I would do that right now.
They might crash.
Yeah. And, slight tangent. It's quarterly numbers release week for the stock market, and I believe AMC is on the list for this week. So you might want to stop this Well, actually, no. By the time you're listening to this podcast, they have already said their numbers. So, I hate to put it this way, but if you haven't sold it yet, you're screwed.
Might be too late. I see this definitely hitting their stocks in a very, very negative way.
Yeah, and this happened yesterday. You know what? Let me just pull it up real quick. Let me just go here.
I'll check my stocks while I'm at it.
This happened last night. Let's see here. Let me get a week. What was yesterday's date? The 28th? Oh, wait. But yesterday was, what, Tuesday?
28th. Yep.
It would have been after hours, so this morning. Interesting. They saw no drop today.
Not yet.
Interesting. I wonder if people are waiting for their quarterly numbers.
Wow, I went up $15 today.
Nice.
Why?
Yeah.
Hey, they're finally bouncing back. Thank freaking God
Yeah.
they've been tanking like ass the last couple of days.
Yeah, man, it's all because of the outlook with the new quarter. So, I don't know. We'll see. All right. So, I think that's it for AMC. What do you think?
I think that's it. I wish them the best of luck.
Yeah, same.